Maybe it all rubbed off on me a little bit.
Ginny's never gonna stop searching for you.
Why? What does she want with her? Tell me.
Look, all I know is she's exactly what Ginny needs.
So you're out for blood in this movie.
Definitely, always.
So what's the backstory on your character? Why are you so hell-bent on getting Triss and Four?
I think for Eric, it's really about, I mean, what's at the core of his, ambition is really elevation for himself within this society and this community. And I think once things reach a point of disarray and the corruption is exposed, I mean, he sees the opportunity to try and, climb the ladder, so to speak. I think, where his menace comes from and all that stuff is really rooted in an insecurity and this inferiority complex that he has surrounding Four because, Four finished ahead of him in their class. And I think there's a part of Eric that knows that Four really is, a more physically sort of superior, talented, tough figure. But, he's appointed in that sort of leadership role back in the Dauntless faction and, abuses it somewhat. But, I always, I think when you talk about characters that are evil or people, I mean, it's really hard to think of examples without going completely psychotic of individuals who are capable of these things without there being some sort of heart or a weakness to them. And that's what I found interesting was to try and, I wanted to breed that from a point of weakness.
Right. And you have a scene where you're running. Sort of reminded me of Robert Patrick's Terminator. You're like determined, you're gonna get him.
Maybe it all rubbed off on me a little bit.
Well, you did come off of shooting the Terminator Genisys
That's right,
to Insurgent, right?
Yeah.
So how was the experience transitioning from one movie to another?
It was weird. It was weird to do kind of jump from one set to another and then back again. A lot of actors do it, but it was the first time I'd done things in close succession before, but never leaping into another role and then jumping back to the work I was doing. But that was just the nature of scheduling, and you have to kind of sink or swim in those circumstances. So it was a little bizarre, but these guys make it easy, and I think being able to reprise a role as opposed to approaching something for the first time again made it somewhat easier.